What up? Hola, everyone. Shoot, man. Look, new episode. Life as I see it. Welcome to the show. It's your boy HL. Got my guest here. I'm sorry. He ain't my guest, man. That's my co-host, man. It's co-sign Kevin's in the building. Oh my goodness. So look, y'all, I've been sick, so my voice wasn't on point. So I had to take a break.
Yeah, both of us been sick. So
yeah, man, it's been bad out here in these streets. So my voice is decent enough to be able to not be too annoying, or more annoying than normal.
right.
So we're gonna go ahead and bust this out for y'all, man. Lots of stuff to talk about, lots of shit to talk about, man. And I got a lot of shit to say because there's some bullshit going on out there. So first, let's get into this. All right. So we got Jussie Smollett from Empire. Mm-hmm. Okay. So if y'all don't know who this is, he's a actor mainly known for his character in Empire, which he in his real life is openly gay,
right.
But he's also plays a gay guy. I guess he's not really playing him, but he's a gay guy in the show as well. So he got brutally attacked in Chicago. And they beat him up, they poured bleach on him and all this other stuff, and they asked him, was he that, like, and I'm gonna just say this, nigger faggot from Empire. That was their words, not mine. And it's all bad, man. But I found, and I know by now everybody's heard about this, so I'm not gonna go into detail about what happened with every detail that went on with this. Mm-hmm. But you probably know it by now. But what I will say is this: the one thing that I kept seeing that was weird to me is that they kept saying they were investigating it as a possible hate crime.
Right.
And I'm like, I think they made it pretty fucking clear that it was a hate crime. They obviously attacked him because he was black and gay. Right. So I just found it really weird that they kept saying it was a possible hate crime. I was like, well, it wasn't no other type of crime. I mean, it was pretty fucking obvious. And then the other thing is they were shouting out, oh, this is MAGA country, which MAGA, make America great again. Trump supporters. So, hey, y'all take it how y'all want to take that. I mean, people try to excuse the shit and try to say that, Trump supporters ain't this, that, and the third. I'm not going to sit here and say they all are. I'm not going to sit here in front. I know some Trump supporters that, at least not around me, I ain't seen them say no hateful shit. Right. But, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying that it's just weird. It's just weird that when it seems like ever since now these hate crimes have been happening lately, it seems like they've always been attached somehow to Trump supporters or people representing the red hat and all of that other stuff.
Right.
But that's neither here nor there because I'm not gonna get into politics, and y'all take it how y'all want to take it. Anyways, we gonna move on. So Super Bowl just happened. Everybody watched the Super Bowl. Yeah, the Super Bowl was boring. Yeah. So it was just terrible. How you win a Super Bowl, quote unquote? I'm gonna say win in quotes. So how you quote unquote win a Super Bowl with no touchdowns?
Yeah.
There was no touchdown score in the whole thing. It was all
just
field
one
goals.
touchdown and then
there was.
Yeah.
There was one.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I must have been asleep.
It was a run-in, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, okay. There was a touchdown. Whoop-de fucking do. But if y'all watched the game, y'all know the game was boring. Now, let's move on to something a little bit more exciting than that. So during the Super Bowl, so we need to talk about this. So if y'all haven't heard by now, this 21 Savage. I gotta speak on 21 Savage because this nigga's British, bro. I'm just gonna sit here and say it like, okay. So if y'all don't know what 21 Savage is, he's this rapper from, well, we thought he was from Atlanta. We found out that he was born in the UK. And we found that out because he got illegally arrested by ICE. He's been illegally arrested and detained by ICE. Now, this story is two parts to this story. All right. Mm-hmm. There's the part where he got arrested for no fucking reason. He's being held for no fucking reason. He's apparently on lockdown for 23 hours a day. He barely gets any time on the phone to get to talk to his family, nothing like that. Right. So basically, he's getting fucked over for absolutely no reason. That's fucked up, and there's a lot of people that are getting behind him on that. There's a lot of big celebrities, big name celebrities. I know Jay-Z and Rock Nation have pledged to try to hire basically the best civil lawyer they can, or a lawyer that they can to help him out with this. There's a lot of celebrities that's trying to make sure that he gets out, and I think it's a good thing that people are banding together and helping him in this situation, because at the end of the day, that part is the fucked up part.
Right.
Now there's the other parts. The other part is nobody knew this nigga was from the UK.
Right.
That's the funny part.
Right.
And so there's been a bunch of memes coming out. Now look, before I even get into this, I'm gonna just say this right here and now. You can be mad about it or you can't. I laugh at 21 Savage memes. Take it how you want it.
Right.
Now, the reason why I laugh at them is because here's the joke. The memes are joking about the fact that he's from the UK and nobody knew.
Right.
It has nothing to do with the arrest. Right. It has nothing to do with him being incarcerated for no reason and treated unfairly. It has nothing to do with any of that. So all these people that's getting upset, like people are getting mad. Okay, so let me get back to what I was saying about the Super Bowl. So during the Super Bowl, I guess Demi Lovato, pop singer, all this other stuff. Y'all know she's had her little run-ins with, drugs and things like that. But she said at one point, she said so far in a tweet, she said, so far the 21 Savage memes are the best thing that's of the Super Bowl.
Right.
The internet went nuts on her.
Right.
Why? Everybody started clowning on her and shit, talking about, it wasn't funny when you were gonna OD, or when you OD'd and you were in a hospital, and it wasn't funny when you were going to rehab and you were all on drugs. They were calling all kinds of cokeheads and all kinds of stuff. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, but why though? Like, why is y'all so fucking mad? She not laughing at his situation of him being arrested.
Right.
She's not laughing at him, being wrongfully, held and detained.
Right.
She was laughing at the fucking memes, and let's be real, they're funny.
Right.
They are funny. They are funny. I said it. They're fucking funny. And you know what? You're a bullshit face lie if you're gonna sit here and tell me that out of all the memes you've seen, you haven't seen at least one where you were like, yeah, that one was kind of funny.
Yeah, I call bullshit on that one.
On some real shit though.
Right.
It's bullshit. And that's what pisses me off about this whole thing, because they basically trashed the shit out of her. But then here's the kicker. How you gonna sit there and get mad at her for not saying anything about this man's personal life, not saying anything about this man's personal situation, but y'all attack her personally?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So y'all people that's doing that shit,
being hypocrites, man.
Yeah, you're a fucking hypocrite. Like, look at yourself. Like, look at yourself.
Right.
And I'm gonna say that, like I said again, if you don't laugh at 21 Savage memes because you think that somebody's laughing at a situation, I challenge you to try to test me on that.
Right.
Because on some real shit, I laugh at the memes that, now you know what memes aren't funny? The ones like Tommy Lauren.
Right.
The one that she said something about, she literally said something like a joke about him getting arrested.
Right.
About 21 Savage being arrested by ICE. She made a joke saying that.
Right.
That wasn't funny.
Right.
I didn't laugh at that because, again, that's talking about the actual situation at hand. But this story has two fucking parts to it.
Right.
There's a serious part, I give you that.
Yeah.
But then there's the part where, come on now, the man Slick Ricked us.
Right.
All right, I mean, let's be real. And if y'all didn't know, for those of y'all that may not know out there, yes, Slick Rick is also from the UK.
Right.
Yes, legendary rapper from back in the day, Slick Rick, is from the UK, if y'all didn't know that.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
But I want to know, how is he a celebrity? Like, so you can go Google any celebrity,
right,
and you can find out exactly where they were born.
Right.
If they have any kind of status in the industry, you can find out where they was born at.
Right.
Why did nobody know that this nigga was from the UK? How did he hide that? That's
right,
what I want to know. Like,
right?
How?
This nigga was a magician, man.
Yes, like, how did you do that? Like, I just found that to be it was very interesting, but it was very funny. And I ain't gonna lie, the memes that are coming out about it are just, they're hilarious. Straight up hilarious. Like I said, you can be mad about it. You can hate me for it. I'm just going to be fucking honest with you. And if you don't think they're funny, I'll send you a few memes and see if you don't fucking laugh at them, because I bet you will. So, and also going back to that whole Tommy Lauren chick, I don't know if y'all know who this is. She's basically the Republicans' troll.
That's pretty much it. That's
pretty much what she is. She's the Republicans' troll. She talks about anything or anybody that has to do with basically, if you're not white,
she was always talking about Kaepernick.
Yeah, she was always sucking on Kaepernick's dick, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah, I said it. I fucking said it, bitch. You was dick riding.
Right.
Because anybody that's gonna sit there and talk about somebody on a constant fucking basis, bitch, you're dick riding.
Right.
And then she sits here and she says this wild ass shit. And here's the thing, she gets this attention from people. She's getting attention from people like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and all these other people because she's a clout chaser.
Yeah.
That's what she does. She wants to troll the internet so that she can boost her own fucking fame. She likes attention. She's an attention-seeking bitch.
Right.
She does this shit. So when she was saying some shit to Cardi B about, it's something that, when Cardi B was saying, I'm scared for the government and all this stuff in the direction that we're going in, all this other stuff. She had all these things to say about Cardi B, talking about her career and, she's this, that, and the third, and all this stuff. But then she after arguing with her back and forth online, she gonna say, well, you can come on my show and we can debate this on my show. Bitch, what I need to come on your show for?
Right.
See, that to me, right there, clout chasing. You out here trying to get fucking attention. You don't give a fuck about the situations.
Ratings, man.
Huh?
Trying to get ratings.
Right, that's all this is. She out here trying to get ratings and attention. Like, that's what I'm saying. So, on some real shit, people, stop giving Tommy Lauren attention. For real. Let her say what she's gonna say, because I'm gonna just let y'all know this. She's gonna say stupid ass, hateful shit. She's gonna say racist shit. She's gonna say bigoted shit. She's gonna do that because that's what she does. That's the lane that she created for herself.
Right.
She caters to the angry white people of America.
Right.
Now, if that's not you, then I'm not talking about you. So don't come at me and think that I'm talking about all white people, because I'm not saying that. Right. I specifically said she caters to the angry white people in America. That's what she does. That's the lane that she created for herself. Right. She is a Fox News, gunslinging, all American, yada, 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 bitch. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. So stop giving that bitch attention. And with that being said, I'm gonna start giving that bitch attention right now. No. So this is what I was talking about, though. Like, people always got outrage and all this other shit. So speaking of some outrage, Nike. So Nike is in trouble.
Again?
Yeah, well, why is Nike in trouble? Well, apparently they came out with these shoes called the Air Max 720s. All right. Now, apparently their logo for the part where it's supposed to be the Air Max part of it that's printed on the shoe, there's claims that the logo for it looks like the similar Arabic script for the word Allah. But the thing is that the logo is on the bottom of the shoe. So they're making it sound like basically Nike is putting this, somehow they're sneaking in this Arabic symbol for Allah at the bottom of the shoe so that people can trample over the name of Allah.
Okay.
If y'all can see me right now, my eyes literally just rolled all the way through the back of my head and back. Because this shit is so fucking stupid. Yes. This is the shit I be talking about. The fucking reach of people. Like, Nike doesn't give a fuck about trying to put some... Why would they do that?
Right.
Nobody's doing all that. Ain't nobody doing... Like, I looked at the picture.
Nobody think that far in the head. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this. This is what it's gonna be.
Right, as if Nike just sat there and was like, you know what we should do with this shoe? We should put the Arabic symbol for Allah at the bottom of the shoe so that we can disrespect somebody else's religion. Right. Yeah, that's exactly the meeting that they had.
Yeah.
Like, for real, I'm not gonna sit here and say that companies don't do some foul, shady shit. Like, major companies don't do foul, shady shit. And we all know that Nike has done some foul, shady shit in their past. Right. But this, you're reaching. Right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give Nike a pass on this, because I don't think for one second that Nike, and if you see the picture, which I'm gonna find the picture, I'm gonna make sure I have it on the video when y'all watching this or listening to me. Right. You're gonna see that it's a fucking reach. Right. Yes, does it look similar? Yes, I guess you could say it looks similar, but here's the thing. Anybody can make something look similar to something and be like, oh, this is it. No, that's not it. So basically Nike responded, and they basically said that we respect all religions and we take concerns of this nature very seriously. And, they basically said it is intended to reflect the Air Max brand only, and any other perceived meaning is unintentional. Right. Because that's essentially what it is. It's the Air Max logo. Right. You know what I mean? But it's just a certain font that they used where, like, you can see somebody trying to reach, and they show the Arabic symbol next to this logo, and I guess you can go ahead and say that it kind of looks like, but here's the thing. No, that's stupid. Just stop. I'm so tired of this. Like,
my God.
the reach. People go outside.
Right?
Listen to my podcast while you're doing it. But go outside. Go do something else.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just over this whole, like, reach stuff. Like, everybody wants to be offended. It's like y'all want to be offended.
Right.
You know, if you don't look for offensive things, you won't find them.
Exactly. You won't be offended about it.
Whoa. So this one, cosign Kev. This one's for you though, because I saw this and I had to talk about it only because I know you into this stuff. So apparently Ben Affleck is no longer. He's stepping down as Batman.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
He's not gonna be Batman no more. So I mean,
knew that was coming. He was already having conflicting contract negotiations and stuff. Like, he really wasn't signed on to do like 3 movies. He really only wanted to do like 2 or 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, I never seen him as Batman. I never seen any of the movies where he was playing Batman. Was he an actual good Batman?
No, not compared. Not compared to Christian Bale. Hell no.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say this. I didn't watch the movies, but it was because it was Ben Affleck was Batman. It just didn't look right to me.
Yeah, he didn't do Daredevil good, so why would he do Batman good?
Oh, I forgot he did Daredevil too. He just trying to find his character.
Exactly, like he went from Marvel to DC, so it's like,
right, like it's like Ben Affleck is really trying to solidify himself as a comic book character somewhere. He's like, let me try this one. Let me try this one. Like, no, bro.
Didn't change it at all. Like,
yeah, he just really trying to find his way. He really trying to find a home.
Yes,
a home. So, big thing. So my Super Bowl is coming up this Sunday. The Grammys.
Nice.
Yes. Okay. So the Grammys is my Super Bowl because I'm huge into music. So the Super Bowl or the Grammys for me, I know a lot of people don't like them. I personally do. I'm always gonna like award shows just because I love the excitement and everything that goes on with it. Right. I know every year everybody says, oh, they're boring. I'm like, well, I watch it for various reasons. So for me, it fulfills my soul. So anyways, but the Grammys are coming up. Now, so I found out, and I'm not even mad. This is real, people.
I know, right?
I found out that apparently at the Grammys, Miss J-Lo herself, the Puerto Rican queen, Jenny from the Block, is going to be paying tribute to Motown.
Oh, my God. Really?
Let me say that one more time, just so that I can sink in real quick. J-Lo, Puerto Rican mommy, J-Lo from the Block, is paying homage to Motown. Black music, soul music from back in the day. Right. We all know what Motown is. Why is J-Lo paying tribute to Motown?
Right.
Now, hold on one second. Can somebody tell me why J-Lo is paying tribute to Motown? Nothing about J-Lo's career or music screams Motown. Right. None of it. Now, you mean to tell me that y'all couldn't find not one black artist that could have paid tribute to Motown? That's what y'all telling me. Oh, and mind you, it's Black History Month too.
Right.
Now, y'all may sit here and be like, oh, well, why does it have to be a black artist? Because Motown represented black music.
Exactly.
Like, come on. Let's be real. We talking about
They're
Smokey
the reason
Robinson.
why black music was able to take off the way it is now.
Thank you. Right there. Motown made a way for black artists to make it in the fucking industry, and that's why we have the greats: Smokey Robinson, the Supremes, the Temptations, Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder. I said Stevie Wonder, and the Jackson 5. Where do y'all see anybody in there that ain't black?
Right.
I'll wait. Because you can't find it.
Right.
So you mean to tell me again, you can't find out one black art? Where all the black artists at? They weren't available?
Right.
None of them were available. You gonna have niggas in the audience.
Right.
Where they at? You couldn't ask nobody else. And I hate when award shows do this shit. I don't know why these award shows do this shit. If you're gonna pay tribute to something, make it match. It needs to match the tribute. Right. This is just as bad as when they had Madonna pay tribute to Aretha Franklin. That's what it was. I'm sorry. They had Madonna pay tribute to Aretha Franklin on the MTV Awards. Why?
Right.
I'm still mad about that because why? And then the bitch went up there and made the whole tribute about her, talking about her story and talking about how she came up. And then at the very end, she tried to tie in her story with Aretha Franklin's and talked about her for a good 5 minutes. That's bullshit. So now we're gonna get the same thing with J-Lo.
Right.
Why is J-Lo, again, I'm so confused as to why J-Lo, and it's not just me. Go online, you'll see. I'm not the only motherfucker that's confused. There's plenty of people that are like, why is J-Lo paying tribute to Motown exactly?
Right.
Like, again, nothing about that woman's career. First of all, she don't even like being Hispanic until it's convenient.
Right.
Oh, did I say that out loud? Oh, shit. Yeah, you know what? Let's dive into this because I've been saying this for a minute.
Yeah.
J-Lo is only Hispanic when the shit is convenient.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong, J-Lo. I fucks with you. You make some good music. Some of your movies are okay. Well, because I don't like all your movies. Some of them, but you got some good movies out there. I'll give you props. You got businesses. You're doing your thing. You're aging backwards.
Got that dance show, so that's good. So.
You said what?
That dance show.
She got the dance show. Yeah, she got all kinds of shit going on. I'll give her props for all of that. But I'm sorry, J-Lo. This ain't your lane. This whole Motown thing, this ain't your lane.
No.
I'm sorry. But see, and this is what pisses me off about this. J-Lo is a boss, all right? J-Lo does not, she's an A-list celebrity. She doesn't have to do shit that the Grammys tell her to do.
Right.
So my thing is out of respect, I feel like if they would have approached her and asked her to do it, I feel like she should have said no.
Right.
She should have told them, like, you know what? I appreciate the offer, but I don't think that this is something that I should be doing.
Right.
I think it should be another artist that should be doing this. And she should have let somebody else do it. So that to me tells me that J-Lo don't give a fuck about the actual meaning behind this tribute. She just wants more attention.
Yeah.
You out here just wanting attention.
Right.
Because that's all this boils down to. You're doing this for you. You're not doing it to actually pay tribute to Motown. You may say, yeah, I want to pay tribute to Motown, but how many other artists should have been doing it that deserve it, that actually grew up listening to this, that their music is inspired by it, and you can tell that their music is inspired by it. I'm not going to sit here and say that J-Lo is not inspired by Motown. Maybe she grew up listening to it. Maybe she's got a little bit of soul in her. But my thing is again, she don't even know when she wants to be Hispanic.
Right.
When was the last, okay, so up until recently, when Spanish-speaking music started blowing up in the mainstream, the last time J-Lo made a song speaking in Spanish that wasn't like a couple of words or something like that was when reggaeton was hot.
And when she was married to Mark Anthony.
And even then, it was like, oh, it was okay.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, she didn't really make any Spanish-speaking music.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, she only starts to become Hispanic when it's okay. Now she done done songs with every Spanish artist that's out there.
Right.
Oh, really? When did that start? Oh, that started last year when it became hot, and all of a sudden you're Spanish speaking now.
Right.
Now you want to represent your culture. I'm just saying, I know I'm not the only one that noticed this shit. I know I'm not the only one that noticed this shit. J-Lo, otherwise, she whitewashed as fuck.
Right.
She want to date every white man on the planet that looks like every all-American white boy. All her movies, that's all she do. She only date and marry white dudes and all this other stuff, which is fine. That's your prerogative. I'm not going to sit here and say that you can't do that.
Right.
But what I am going to say is don't try to sit here and try to be all super Hispanic all of a sudden because it's hot and it's making money. Because I guarantee you, once this shit starts falling down, because unfortunately, it's gonna die down. And I hate to say that, but I personally think that Spanish-speaking music being in the mainstream is dope.
Right.
But I also know how this shit works. It might disappear again. Watch what happens when that happens. See if you'll hear another song by J-Lo that's in Spanish until it becomes hot again.
Right.
So yeah, I'll say that. So that's the one thing that's going on at the Grammys. Also, Ariana Grande. Okay. For real, I'm about to be like homeboy that was like, leave Britney alone. Like, I'm for real feeling bad for Ariana Grande. Like, leave Ariana Grande alone, people.
Oh my God.
Oh, why they keep messing with this little girl, man?
Can't catch a break, man.
She can't catch a break. So basically what's going on with her is she is, so she was supposed to perform at the Grammys. She's no longer performing at the Grammys. And I'm going to tell you why. She was set to do a set. And she was trying to figure out what songs to do with the producers. Now, she wanted to do 2 songs. She wanted to do 7 Rings, and then she wanted to do another song. 7 Rings is her latest single that she had coming out.
Right.
I can't talk. The producers of the Grammys wanted her to do a fucking medley. Now, let me just say this. I hate medleys. I really do. Because you know why I hate medleys? Because it's going to get to the best part of the song that you like.
Right.
And then they change it to another song.
Yeah.
Bitch, why you playing with my emotions?
Right.
Don't do that. Don't get to the best part of the song when I'm about to get hyped up.
Right.
And then you're going to change it to some other song that I probably don't even want to hear.
Right.
That is bullshit. So Ariana Grande didn't want to do that. Okay, rightfully so. It's her music. They would not let her do it, so they tried to compromise. And they said, okay, how about this? Let me do 7 rings, and then I'll let you guys pick the second song that I can do.
Right.
Okay? They said no. They would not do it. And so because of that, Ariana Grande felt disrespected, which I can understand why she would feel disrespected. I mean, again, she's an A-list pop star. Why can't she sing the songs that she wants to sing?
Right.
Because on some real shit, here's the thing, when you watch the Grammys, I want to see people perform the songs that I know. A lot of times the Grammys tries to have these artists sing these off-the-wall songs that nobody knows, or it wasn't a single or something like that. It's like, no, let them play the song that got them nominated. Right. It makes sense, doesn't it?
It should.
It should. But no, they always on some other shit. So basically, she felt insulted, and because of that, she said she was no longer going to do it. She said, I'm not going to do the show. Not only what she did, she said she wasn't going to perform. She's like, fuck it, I'm not even coming.
Good.
And I was like, good for her.
Right.
She needs to stand up for that shit, because on some real shit, that is fucked up.
Right.
There's no reason why that girl couldn't have done 7 Rings, which is a hit song, by the way.
Right.
Which, okay, so this whole 7 Rings thing, everybody keeps saying that, oh, she stole the flow of the song from Soulja Boy and all this stuff. It's like,
man, this guy.
Oh my God, y'all motherfuckers want credit for shit so damn much. Like, nothing is new under the sun. I keep telling y'all that.
Right.
There's always gonna be something that you can find a similarity to something else. People listen to all kinds of music. We consume all different kinds of music. And sometimes, and I can say that as an artist myself, some artists, when you listen to all different kinds of music and you're making your own music, sometimes you will be like influenced by the music that you listen to. And sometimes some of those influences may come out through a song. Right. Now, you still make it your own. You're not directly copying it, and it's not something that you purposefully do. Right. It's just something that kind of just happens like subconsciously, because those are the things that you have already in your mind. Right. Those are the things, are the songs that you listen to. Those are the, the things that you've been hearing for all this time. So, basically, yeah. So, leave the girl alone. Right. I'm just saying, leave the girl alone, let her live. But now she's not gonna be at the Grammys, and so I'm kind of mad about that. I really wish I could have seen her perform 7 Rings, because I think it's a dope song. Right. But I guess that's not gonna happen. So maybe, hopefully, the Grammys will come to their senses and change their mind, but they probably won't.
Obviously.
Yeah, they probably won't. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just a lot of bullshit that is going on, especially with her. So remember when I was telling y'all about all these e-scooters and shit?
Oh shit.
So apparently, I found out that e-scooter accidents are on the rise.
E-scooter accidents?
Yes, e-scooter accidents. Like, people are going to the ER in droves now because of these e-scooters. So listen to this. So two Los Angeles ER rooms treated 249 people for electric scooter injuries in a year.
Damn.
That's more than biking, which is 195 people, and walking, 181 people.
Which I do every day.
Walking? What do you mean? How do you end up in the ER for walking?
Right.
What the fuck? Like, bitch, you can't walk.
Right.
I don't understand this. Walking? Like, I need some, I want to see these reports. Right. Because I want to see what the hell happened while you was walking. Yes. That you just ended up in the ER. What, your knees just broke out? Like, you just walking and you're, oh shit, oh damn. Right. Like what happens?
Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, but apparently, yeah. And now here's what pissed me off about this. So I read this, and they said that only 1 in 10 with a head injury had a helmet. Okay? So now they're talking about the whole helmet issue. And so Bird is the name of these scooters that they renting out. And people have been like, against them, saying that they're renting out these scooters without providing helmets. And they said that that's like renting a car without seatbelts. No, it's not. It's really not.
It's like some people don't ride helmets when they ride bikes.
But here's my thing, though. It's a fucking scooter. Do you want to use a helmet that other people are renting?
No.
Exactly. Thank you.
I don't want to
Right?
have lice.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the silliest shit ever. So you want these people, you want this scooter company to provide you the scooters, and you want them to give you a helmet,
Yeah, okay.
and you're gonna wear it. That's what you're gonna tell me right now.
Yeah, all right.
You need to get the fuck
Miss
out of
me
here
with
with that
that one,
bullshit.
man.
Right. It's like, bitch, go get your own fucking helmet. You know you need to ride it. Why should I have to tell you to protect your own dome?
Right.
I mean, come on now. You ain't grown. You don't know how to protect your own self. Like,
Right.
I gotta baby you through this shit.
Right.
Come on now. So, again, outrage, quote unquote. Everybody's outraged. The whole world is
man.
outraged.
Always, man.
Yeah. It is ridiculous. So, Facebook always in some shit.
Always, man.
Always in some shit. So there was a hashtag apparently called delete Facebook, which I missed. I missed that because I guess because I probably never go on Facebook. But but okay, so what's going on is they've had all these things that's been going on, but there was a new study that came out that said that they found that Facebook fulfills a deep and widespread social need. And it said they found that users were less informed after a 4-week deactivation, but they were less polarized and used it less, and they used it less upon return and were happier. So basically what this is saying is that when we don't use Facebook, we're uninformed, but we're not always pissed off.
Right.
Which I don't know why the hell y'all pissed off. Like I said, I don't know why y'all sitting here and letting y'all aunties and grandmas and the parts of your family that you don't like get online and say all this political bullshit all day long, and y'all sit there and read it and get mad. I'm like, why? Who cares?
Yeah.
I just don't go on there. I don't want to see the shit.
Right.
I know it's toxic. Have some fucking self-control, people.
Right.
Jesus Christ, like you can't not open an app.
Right.
You know how long the Facebook app, like if my phone could collect dust on apps, I would need a Swiffer for my Facebook app.
Right.
On some real shit.
Oh my God.
It just sits there. I have the app. I just recently got back on there. You know, the last time I opened that bitch was probably like 8 months ago.
Yeah.
I don't need to open it. That's my thing. It's called have some personal self-control.
Right.
Stop depending on social media to boost you. Stop depending on social media to boost your ego. Stop looking for likes.
Right.
Stop living off of that shit.
Likes and shares.
Go outside. Go do something else. Go mingle with other people. Listen to my podcast. But go outside and go do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I just don't understand this need for people to have this validation from other people that they don't even know.
Right. Like, you don't even know these people.
It's the most ridiculous shit. Like, people big their heads up about having followers.
Yeah.
They think that because they get a certain number of followers, oh, I'm the shit, and I don't, I'm a celebrity now. Like, I'm famous. Like, they put booking info in their fucking profiles. Booking you for what?
Right.
What do you do? Besides post pictures like every other nigga on here.
Right.
Like, what are you doing that's different? I don't understand. What are we booking you for exactly?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that there ain't people that created a hustle off of social media. Yes, it can happen, but it's not as much as y'all would. It's not as much as people would like to have you think.
Right.
Like, let's just be real. It's really not a reason for that. So, I just feel like the whole Facebook thing and the whole social media thing, Instagram and all this other stuff. Like, I have social media. It's kind of like I use it to spread the word, you know what I mean, of this, my podcast and the kind of work that I do and things like that. So, yeah, I mean, but I don't rely on it. I don't need it to make me smile.
Right.
I don't need it to fucking make me feel good about myself. Like, I'm not like, ooh, I got this many likes today. Like, honestly, I'll post a picture and then I won't even open the app again, like, for hours and hours and hours. I'm not looking to see how many likes I got. Right. Like, comments and all that shit. I can look at that shit later. They'll be there. Like, whatever. Like, it doesn't faze me. Right. Like, I'm like, because I'm out here living my life. I'm not dependent upon that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I just feel like we really need to do better with that shit. Like, try to do that. Like, try not to open an app. Just do what you gotta do. Just try not to open it.
Right.
Just try to detach yourself from the BS in the social media. You know what I mean? Like, just try to detach yourself.
Make your life a lot more easier, man, for sure.
It really does. Like, I do agree with that for that second part. Excuse me, of the thing of that study that said that people were less polarized. Excuse me, they were less polarized, and that it made them that they were happier.
Right.
You wanna know why? Because they weren't knee deep in the shit.
Right.
They stepped away from it. They got themselves out of the sludge that is Facebook.
Right.
Because it only gets worse, especially around election time. Y'all think this 2020 election? Yeah, okay. This 2020 election, I'm gonna just say it now, it's gonna be shitty.
Yes.
It's gonna be a fucking fight. Yep. There's gonna be a lot of hatred being spewed. There's gonna be relationships that are gonna end. People are gonna get divorced. People gonna die. I'm just saying, I'm gonna throw it out there.
Let's don't bring that shit my way, man.
This is why I don't get on Facebook. And Facebook is always the worst for that shit. That is like the breeding ground for that bullshit. So, yeah. Just stay away from it. Stay away from it. Y'all know what y'all should be doing? Y'all should be researching little man penis. That's what y'all should be looking at.
Oh my God.
So I say that because I get into these weird conversations with people, man. And I'm talking to this person. I'm talking to this girl about this shit. And she brought, okay, so this girl that I know knows that I'm into little people. Okay, so I'm gonna just say this. Let me back up a little bit. They're like, wait, what? I don't know if I ever told y'all this, and I'm gonna put myself on blast right now. On my bucket list, one of my bucket list things to do is I want to have sex with a little person before I die. It's a thing. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Okay, judge me. Hashtag judge me. All right. So there's a few people that know about this, and so this particular person, she knew about it. So she sends me this picture of like this cute ass little person. She was cute. I ain't gonna lie. She was cute. I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. And so she was like, yeah, I figured you might like that. But then she was talking about how she could never get with like a little person like male. Mm-hmm. And I was like, and she said, oh, well, they dick probably little, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, actually, right? That's not true. Right. Now, don't ask me how I know this. I Googled it. but on some real shit, like I found out that apparently their condition, and this is real stuff, go look this up. Like their condition of them being a little person has no effect on their penis size. Mm-hmm. So basically, essentially, a little person could be walking around with a third leg. That's all I'm saying. So just know, women, if you're out there and if you're hesitant on trying to sleep with a little person man because you think that he's gonna have a small dang-a-lang, he might surprise you. So take a chance. I'm just gonna tell you right now, take a chance.
Just take the plunge.
Take a chance. And if you do it, let me know. Let me know what happened. And let me know what research you found out. Right. I wanna know. I just wanna make sure you can confirm it for me and be like, yes, this is true.
This is true.
This is very true. He was packing. That little guy was packing. Right. That little guy did not have a little guy.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I told y'all we just go all over the place with this podcast. You never know where I'm gonna go. You never know where I'm gonna go with this shit. Like, okay, so how does a death party sound to you? What? I have to talk about this. You don't know about the death parties? You don't know about a death party, bro? Yeah. Hold on, let me find this shit real quick.
This shit is crazy, man.
What happened was, so there was this death party that this man threw for his wife. So his wife apparently got out of she got out of a home, like a care home or whatever. Huh?
Nursing home?
Yeah, a nursing home, yeah. So she came home and they basically decided to party. So he basically did a death party because he wanted her to die at home because she felt safe there, I guess. Right. So he told the cops, when the cops arrived, he told the cops that he medicated his wife with meth.
Yeah, that's
First of all, meth, last time I checked, was not a medication, okay? So you didn't medicate your wife, you drugged her. Right. Okay, let's just call a spade a spade. Right. You drugged her ass. She is too damn old, her body can't handle that shit no more. Okay? So basically, he fed her meth. They partied listening to like some kind of rock band all night long. And they said that they had sex and all this. Ugh. No. I'm sorry. I'm only saying because I seen the picture and I was like, yeah, no. Right? So the story gets crazy because the baby. Okay, so she died in the home at like 8:30 in the morning or some shit like that. But he didn't call the cops for like a while because he said that he wanted to quote unquote make sure she was dead. Then when the cops showed up. The cops show up and he had some kind of writing sprawled on the door. Something about God, something, Jesus, something,
Death
something.
Party. Huh? Death party?
No, I don't think it said death party. Yeah. It didn't say death party. But it had these weird sayings on the door, right? So then when the cops show up, he ran outside. He ran outside naked. And was telling them like, hey, this is what happened, blah, blah, blah. And then he runs back in the house to go take a bath.
Oh my God.
What? Like, what kind of shit is this? Like, the naked man just ran out of the house, said, I killed my wife, I medicated her with meth.
Right.
And then he runs back in the house and just takes a bath like it's a normal fucking day. What? How do you train for that, people?
You don't.
You can't train for that. Like, as a cop,
That's not
I would be
on-job
like,
training right there.
if somebody knows any kind of law enforcement, if you know them personally, I want y'all to tell them this story. I need to know what the fuck they was, like, what their reaction would be to this, because I know what mine would be.
Right.
And I'm just sitting here staring like I wouldn't even know like what to do with this motherfucker. Like I'd be like
what
nuts.
protocol will you go with for that?
Like you can't, cause you really can't train for that. There's no training in the books for that.
No.
Like I just don't.
It's not.
Like cops face some of the weirdest shit, bruh. Like I couldn't even imagine like some of the stuff that they like. I know that they go through a lot of shit, and that's why I give props to those cops out there that's doing their job.
The good ones, not the bad ones.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the ones that are out there doing their job, that's actually out there protecting people and putting up with this kind of shit.
Right.
Because that's some bullshit.
Yeah. That is some bull, man.
That's some crazy ass shit right there, y'all. So, I don't know. It's a crazy, crazy world out there. It's just y'all need to protect your necks. That's all I got to say. Protect your necks because you never know.
Right.
You know, and then you got grown-ass people out there who... you know, don't even know how to spell certain words right. You got 2 T-O-O versus 2 T-O. And every fucking day, I see people use it incorrectly. But what's even worse about it is that they use them reverse. They use them in reverse. So when somebody says like, oh yeah, I want that too, they put T-O.
Right.
But then when they say, I'm going to the store, they put T-O-O. What the fuck? This is 3rd grade and below.
Right.
You should know this. I am so mad at these people that be doing this shit on a daily fucking basis. Like, it drives me nuts and I want to say something, but I'm not going to do it.
Right.
Because I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to be that grammar Nazi online, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
It can be annoying, but at the same time, it's annoying seeing you put that shit.
Right.
And I have to sit here and not only read it, but respond to it and act like I didn't see that atrocity.
Right.
Because it's so annoying to me. I'm like, you're a grown-ass man. You're a grown-ass woman. Why don't you know how to use the right to?
Right.
Or the right there?
Right.
Like, if you made an actual mistake once in a while or something, like, I ain't gonna lie, once in a while, I'll use the wrong there. Like, I'll spell the wrong there, but then I catch myself and I will correct it.
Right.
But I see that too shit constantly. Constantly.
Right.
And it kills me when people are trying to make a point. That's what makes it even worse.
Right.
When they're trying to make a point and they say it wrong, I'm just sitting here like, well, your point just went out the fucking window.
Right.
I can't listen to shit you just said. Like, because you sound like a dumbass. You can't even get basic 3rd grade English correct. Why do I need to listen to any of the points you got to say?
Right.
I'm just saying. I'll wait.
Right.
I'll wait. But... all right, I guess I need to get up out of here. No, some real shit. I don't want to keep y'all too long. I appreciate y'all listening to the show. I just wanted to at least get a show out for y'all, just to put something out there.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to hopefully next episode, well, actually, by next episode, I should be a whole lot better. And we gonna talk about some more shit. Right. We gotta get 21 Savage out. Right. But in the meantime, I'ma still laugh at them fucking memes, okay? Right. You could be mad about it. Kiss my ass, all right? So with that being said, love, peace, and hair grease.
Deuces.
This your boy HL. I'm out. Chill. Got your boy Cosign Kev.
Yep.
He's out. We out. Peace.